This week marks an important centennial, the 100th anniversary of the Oreo. One smart cookie, smart, tasty, and pleasing to the learned eye. Mo Rocca has been talking to the experts.
Really kind of very architectural. Looks like a cornice or something like that. The Nabisco logo is woven in there very subtly. It looks like a TV antenna.
It does look. Paul Goldberger is the architecture critic for The New Yorker and an admirer of the Oreo, the world's most popular sandwich cookie.
Oreo, open करके दो ना, please.
Since its creation 100 years ago, the Oreo has been beloved both for its taste and iconic design.
It's got these ridges going all the way around the edge, which create a wonderful texture as well as give a frame to the whole thing.
And does that make it easier to grip the ridge?
I think the whole embossing makes it easier to grip.
Goldberger describes the Oreo as a contradiction that makes perfect sense.
The round chocolate surfaces with their embossed decoration are kind of old-fashioned. Yet there's something very sleek and modern about that elegant, thin little layer of white cream in the middle.
It's a design that inspired Los Angeles artist Andrew Lewicki's 200-pound iron Oreo manhole cover.
This one I did last night, and it was sort of an experiment.
Judith Klausner is another Oreo artist. She's made the cookie her canvas, creating Oreo cameos. Over its century-long life, the cookie has had 3 different looks, settling on the current design in 1952.
There's so much frosty cream in between.
Aren't Oreo kids lucky? Aren't Oreo mothers great?
Does a cookie's design even matter?
It doesn't matter as much as how it tastes. How a cookie tastes is the ultimate test of any cookie.
35 billion consumed last year alone, a la carte, and as a not-so-secret ingredient. At the Donut Pub in New York City, Gus Marcados stuffs his muffins with Oreos.
It's really soft inside, but the Oreos remain crunchy. I was afraid that there might be a burnt Oreo taste, but there's not.
Just around the corner at Hill Country Chicken, pastry chef Paola Marocci puts hers in pudding pies.
So it's chocolate pudding with ancho chili powder, Oreo cookies, smoked almonds, and whipped cream.
This is the mixture for the chocolate wafer cookie. It's based.
Food blogger Audra Wahab, a.k.a. Baker Chick, makes her own Oreos. You might call them faux-Reos. But what about the cookie's erstwhile rival, the Hydrox, which came on the market 4 years before the Oreo, but crumbled under the competition in 2003. Goldberger thinks Oreo owes its success in part to its name.
There's something kind of neat about those O's, O at both ends, even though most people aren't conscious of that.
Yeah, Hydrox sounds like a cleaning solution.
Yeah, Hydrox, that's right, it does actually. Yeah, that's actually one of the kinder things you could say.
Symmetry in name and shape.
Most cookies have a kind of clear top and bottom. I mean, think of a chocolate chip cookie that sort of often has a slight arc to it, and the bottom is flat and the top is not. But the Oreo's the same thing on the top and the bottom. The whole thing kind of floats in the air.
There's something sort of hovering about it.
Well, flying saucers do hover. It kind of reminds me of the modernist houses of someone like John Lautner, who did all these futuristic houses in California.
Flying saucers, ultra-modern homes. So what about the Oreo's future?
What do you think the next 100 years will hold for the Oreo?
It's a good question. I don't know whether any particular brand of cookie has ever lasted 200 years, but I think if anyone had the possibility of that staying power, it would be the Oreo.
And perhaps the most important question of all?
How do you eat an Oreo?
I bite into it when I eat it. I do not believe in taking it apart. No. I know some people do. I think that's desecration.